Alright guys, today's Saturday. Doing a little weekend homework on NIO. Played it short the other day. Also grabbed the bounce, played it long, and then also faded it short. It was a huge day. It paid both ways. It's making huge moves. I'm sure if you're in the stock market, you've seen it, heard about it, possibly traded it. Went from about $6 the first day. Kind of just held the VWAP, spiked all the way up to 1450. Had its first big correction. As you see, it had a decent pullback here, little pullback here. The pullback started to get bigger and bigger. This just gave up, back up the whole move. 1160 was a pretty critical mark because it was the previous day's close. You see that it came down right here and tested it. Made new highs, came down here, tested it again, made a lower high, and then it got slammed, especially as it came back down. Couldn't get over the VWAP, so it failed. Previous levels of resistance turned into support. It bounced. So the levels to watch on this would be 950, 960 or so, where this topped out and it consolidated here a little bit and then came back down and retested, and it tested it here again. So as you see, it's slowly starting to fade off. If it falls beneath this area, it's gonna be pretty ugly, because then it's gonna be overall bearish. It's gonna be giving back the majority of the move already right now. I mean, this is kind of a healthy pullback. Is a little sharp here. It is under the previous day's close. As you see, it was a red day, but I mean, coming up this much green, a red day is kind of expected. Maybe a smaller continuation day as well, but there is some support in this area, like the 8s or even 9. But they do have negative news that came out today, Saturday. So, saying that the car maker burned through a lot of cash with ambitious sales. They put a price target of it $4.20. So they're saying it's gonna go down about 65%. So it jumped up 75%. Overall, it was up, I think, 130%. And it's currently down 6% after hours, I guess. Is that right? No, it looks pretty even after hours. So if I was long, I'd be a little scared just because of this negative news that came out over the weekend. So it's definitely one to be definitely on watch. Ideally, I'd like to see it squeeze up to this 1160 mark again, retest VWAP, maybe even this $12 mark where we had a lot of consolidation. So I think this here is going to turn into some pretty solid resistance overhead. Other than that, there's not much else going on. So that's pretty much it for me for the day. I hope everybody's having a nice weekend. I hope, if you're in North Carolina, South Carolina, that you guys are okay. You're not getting flooded, and that you have, enough food and whatever you need to survive. Everybody out here, the East, Northeast, the Midwest, really hope you're enjoying the weather. It's beautiful, because it's probably not going to stay like this. We're looking at some showers coming in from the hurricane and whatnot. But if you guys like this stream, or if you have any questions, Rick, thanks for stopping in. If you have anything that you want to look at, you said you have a swing trade. What stock are you looking to swing? Oh, you're looking to swing it long? overall, it's still bullish because the pullback hasn't pulled back more than 50% of the move. I'm just nervous about a pretty big continuation day after this red day because of the negative news. But if you are going to swing, I'd say $10 is a pretty significant level along with this 960. So you could get in it with a relatively light stop, but I'd probably wait for the opening range to kind of play out and see. All right, man. Well, other than that, have a good weekend. I'll see you guys later.